Arrival of the East India Company. The British East India Company, often referred to as the East India Company, was established in 1600 with the goal of engaging in trade with the East Indies, including India. Initially, the company focused on establishing trading posts along the Indian coastline, but its influence and control expanded over time. Early exploitation and trading. The East India Company faced competition from other European powers, such as the Portuguese, Dutch, and French, in their efforts to gain a foothold in India. Through strategic alliances, military victories, and astute negotiations, the company gradually expanded its control, establishing its first factory in the port city of Surat in 1612. Transition to political power. As the company grew in wealth and influence, it started to exert political control over parts of India. The pivotal moment came after the Battle of Plassey in 1757, where the company's forces, led by Robert Clive, defeated the Nawab of Bengal. This victory marked the beginning of British political dominance in the region. British Raj. After the Indian Rebellion of 1857, also known as the Sepoy Mutiny or the First War of Independence, the British government took direct control of India from the East India Company. This marked the formal establishment of the British Raj, which lasted until India gained independence in 1947. Cruelness and exploitation. The British rule in India was marked by various forms of exploitation and cruelty. The British implemented exploitative economic policies, such as the heavy taxation of Indian goods and the forced cultivation of cash crops, leading to economic hardship for many Indians. The British also implemented discriminatory policies, suppressed local industries, and enforced unfair trade practices that severely impacted the Indian economy. Indian heroes and resistance. Throughout the British rule, several Indian heroes emerged who fought against colonial oppression. Here are a few notable figures. Rani Lakshmibai of Jhansi. She played a significant role in the Indian Rebellion of 1857 and fought fiercely against the British forces. Mangal Pandey. He was a soldier in the British East India Company's army, and is known for his involvement in the uprising that preceded the 1857 rebellion. Bhagat Singh, a revolutionary and socialist, Bhagat Singh was active in the early 20th century and played a crucial role in the struggle for independence. The British presence in the Indian subcontinent left an indelible mark on the region's history. For nearly 2 centuries, from the early 17th century until India's independence in 1947, the British East India Company and later the British Raj shaped the political, social, and cultural landscape of the subcontinent. The British arrival initially began as a trading venture, but it gradually transformed into a colonial enterprise, with the British establishing control over vast territories. While their initial focus was on trade, the British soon became deeply involved in Indian affairs, imposing their governance and introducing various policies that often served their own interests. During their colonial rule in India, the British Empire and English people brought several positive contributions that have had a lasting impact on the subcontinent. One of the most significant contributions was the introduction of democratic institutions and governance. The British established a structured administrative system, modern courts, and a bureaucracy that laid the groundwork for India's future democratic institutions. English education and the spread of the English language facilitated the exchange of knowledge and ideas, leading to advancements in science, technology, and literature. Furthermore, the British Empire invested in the development of infrastructure, particularly the construction of railways, telegraph lines, and modern ports. Which is very good for us.